Hello, hello. Let me get this set up. All right. Let's start off with our Pokemon for the day. Execute. All right, Execute. A grass psychic type Pokemon is a cluster of 6 eggs like creatures. Each egg has a face and they communicate telepathically. Execute is often found in forests and jungles, forming a tight formation for protection. Interesting Pokemon. So funny enough, I've been playing Pokemon Odyssey a lot, and in Odyssey they have a variant of Execute that's coconuts, and that just made so much sense because it is essentially just coconuts. Why are they eggs? Suspicious. But anyway, interesting Pokemon to have for the Pokemon of the day. But let's get to the game. All right. So today, just trying out some rogue decks before the Eevee Grove set comes out next week, which is going to be super exciting. A couple of decks I wanted to try today that I haven't tried yet. I definitely wanted to try more Zeraora. I played Zeraora Silvally last week, and it was alright. I definitely needed to play with the deck a bit more, but I want to try something a little bit more unique, a little bit more fun. And so I'm gonna see if this Electivire deck could work, because you have Electric Cord, right? Electric Cord allows you to preserve energies, and then if Electivire has 2 extra energies on it, you're doing 120 damage, which is really good. And so we can use that alongside Volkner. I actually don't have Volkner in the deck at the moment. Let me update that. So what am I going to take out for Volkner? We could still use Dawn. Could use red, Giovanni. I don't think we need red and Giovanni, so we take out 1 red. Add a Volkner. And then maybe we don't need Repelled, because I probably do want 2 Volkner. So let's do this. And so this gives us a lot of options. We have Oricorio, obviously, for EXs. We have Zeraora to lead us off in the game. Let's get the good Zeraora in here. Yeah. Have the Zeraora. We have the Cord, obviously. Mars, Cyrus, Dawn. Yeah, I think this could be a fun, cool deck. So let's try this out. And just see how it goes. Making sure all my settings are good. I think we're all set. All right. But yeah, super excited about Eevee Grove coming out next week. On Thursday, technically it will be Thursday, but I'm gonna try and stay up late to stream. I know the release is at what, 2 a.m. or something like that, so we're gonna try our best to get that all set up. I do have to work on Thursday, so I'll have to try and get some sleep in between then. Still need to get into the habit of streaming. Oh. All right. Oh, what happened here? I swear this happens every time, which is interesting. Okay, we're back. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go first, otherwise we had Giovanni, KO, Charmander in hand, which would have been really nice, but yeah, not much we could do. We do have Volkner, so we could attack with Electivire. at some point, but because it's an EX heavy deck, I think Oricorio is definitely going to be our saving grace here, which we do get, which is nice. Attach this here. You can go attach. No cord, which is unfortunate. Don't need it just yet, but would like to have cord so that I can preserve some energies. All right, they have a grunt. That's a little annoying. That's very annoying. That's super annoying. Okay, well then. They evolve into Torracat, which means they do have an option to KO the Oricorio. Maybe I benched it too early, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's just put this here and pass. If they do go into Charizard, we can still promote the Oricorio to tank a couple of hits. They could retreat here into Torracat. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's very annoying. Not much I can do against that. But alright. That discards it, right? Okay, so that at least gives us Volkner. I still would like to draw into a Electivire though. We haven't seen one yet. If we can get Electivire, we can Volkner, attack KO, which would be nice. Okay. We have Cord, but no Volkner play. So let's put Cord on Electabuzz. I'm gonna go attach to the Electabuzz on the bench. And then I guess we just go charge. We bricked too much, and we don't have any draw, which is unfortunate. And they have Turtonator. Okay, okay. This is a difficult board for us, especially with those grunts. We didn't get anything set up. If we had Zero Aura to at least put some pressure on, that would have been fine, but we have the Cord now, so that does help. I'm not too stressed about the Torracat if I can just get Electabuzz or Electivire. Looks like it's just Combustion, which is interesting. Okay, so I could retreat Dawn, attach, and KO, but that doesn't seem like a good play. Honestly, I could just do this. Attach here and charge. We're just bricking. We're bricking. Not much we can do with that. And then they go for the Kiawe play. So now they can start swinging with Turtonator. Another Volkner. Where are my cards, buddy? Alright, I think we can see this. This is not a board that we can beat. try this one more time. I think we could... I don't know, Dawn just seems good. Maybe we don't need double Volkner. I would like to see them at least, but we just didn't see any draw, which was annoying. Is there anything else we could add that could make it a bit more consistent? Could add Iono. What's gonna be best here? X speed, no. Cape? No, I don't know if we need cape. Let's just try the deck as is. Yeah, let's just try it one more time. Okay. Okay. We have the Buzz. Alright, Greninja Pyukumuku. Alright, I'll bite. And this is why I like the Dawn in the deck, because what you can do is, if I had Zeraora here, next turn I charge, I get 2 energies, I have Zeraora which gets 1 energy, and then I just attach Dawn and get everything set up, which would be really nice. Be really nice. I don't want to put the Oricorio down in case they do Sabrina. I think I just go for the charge here. I'll charge, get the KO with Electivire next turn, and then they send up Greninja, hit. They potentially would knock me out, right? So I'll have to see if Cord comes into play. They don't have Greninja just yet, which is good. And they're playing the Stoutland, which is scary. But potentially doable. Okay, we might just have to do this. Just so we have attackers. I'll put an Oricorio down. I won't put 2, because I want to save these bench spots. Let's do this. And Exciting Voltage. We get the knockout. We obviously are going to take a lot of damage in return, which is not great. But they attached energy to the Lillipup, which tells me that they probably have Stoutland this next turn. Wait, no, they attached energy to Pyukumuku, so they don't have the attack with Stoutland. Okay. But they are going to put Stoutland in the active, which doesn't matter for Electivire, because Electivire wants extra energies in play anyway, which is actually really good. But they do have the Greninja, so they are going to be able to ping KO. We have Giovanni to hit for an extra 10, but we don't necessarily KO the Stoutland, which is unfortunate. If I can get another Electabuzz in play, that would be great. Alright, they're pinging the Oricorio, which means they're going to go for Stoutland KO here, which is good. I think I can still go for this play. This Pokemon has at least 2 extra lightning energies attached. This attack does 80 more damage. Interesting. So that doesn't work as intended? Why didn't that work? That's so weird. Two extra lightning energies. Those lightning energies that one extra lightning energy should have counted for the colorless cost. That's really weird. Hold on, am I missing something? I'm very confused. This Pokemon has at least 2 extra lightning energy attached to it. This attack does 80 more damage. Okay. I don't know why that didn't work as intended. That's really weird. I want to look at that again. Pokemon has at least 2 extra lightning energies attached to it. This attack does 80 more damage. So Stoutland adds a colorless attack to its cost. So I guess it technically, since the attack cost is 3, it needs 2 extra from that 3, which makes it 5. That's so strange. Okay, so it does still work against Electivire. That sucks. Stoutland's just too good. It's too good. All right, we'll try it again. We'll try it again. Okay. Double Zera start, which is good, plus the Electabuzz, if I can put them down. Alright. It's Incineroar, again. The Cord is very good. I can put that onto the active. Or maybe I save it, but there is a potential chance they Sabrina me here. This is a decent start. Probably one of our better starts. Oricorio would be really good in this matchup just because it does prevent the Incineroar from attacking, but I don't want to show that I play Oricorio just yet until they evolve into their EXs, because they could also play Charizard. No, it looks like it's Jigglypuff Incineroar, which is interesting. So they're going for a healing strat. Not bad. Double Jigglypuff in play as well. Guzma gets rid of the Cord. That's fine. Honestly, it's not that bad in this deck just because we do want energies in the discard. And we got another Cord, so I highly doubt that they have 2 Guzmas in play. We can go attach here. Go into Electivire, or evolve Electivire. And then we'll Lightning Claw for 50. Now, if we had Giovanni, we could have taken the knockout, but we didn't. Which is unfortunate. But with a 3-card hand, do they have Rare Candy into Incineroar? And if they do, that would be annoying. Especially if they have... Especially if they get the Burn knockout, because then my Cord won't activate. Taking a moment to think here. They may not have it, which would be really nice. Alright, attached to the bench Jiggly, which is interesting. And it's just a scratch, so they don't have the knockout, and they don't have another Litten, so we probably win this game. Let's go ahead, start powering up an Electivire. And then we'll go Lightning Claw. Yeah, maybe we just want one Volkner in the deck. Just because if we're trying to abuse the cord, it keeps the energy in play, which means Volkner doesn't really do much, right? It doesn't take any big knockouts. What we could do actually is we could retreat and then use Volkner. That could be interesting. Honestly, that actually might be what I do here, just to knock out this Jigglypuff. Okay. Strange plays, but we make it work. We make it work. Or we could just Dawn. I'm gonna do the Volkner play because the Volkner play's cool. Then we can attach. Exciting Voltage, knock out the Wigglytuff. And now they don't have another Wigglytuff that can attack. And they don't have a Litten as well. So this should be a pretty good game for us. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think we just need the one Volkner. We don't need two. So let's make that change really quickly. The Dawn feels good. Honestly, do we do double Dawn? I don't think we do double Dawn. I'd say we get rid of a Volkner. Let's add... I just want more draw. I want more draw. Not sure what's best here. X speed could be nice. It lets us freely retreat, but then getting the energy in the discard is also good too. Let's see. Do we put Cape on anything? How much of HP do you have? You have 120. Cape could be nice. Could be nice. Maybe we put a Leaf in case we do start with an Electabuzz. We do want to try and attack with Zeraora as frequently as we can. So that could be good. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Going second, we have Zeraora. Research Volkner Mars. Okay, we're going up against Savali, Rampardos. Pretty tough, pretty tough. Not gonna lie. They already have a really good start too. Okay. Let's see, I think we want to research first, thin the deck a little bit, and then we'll Pokeball. Potentially get a Buzz. We do get the Buzz, which is good. I can go attach, or bench, attach, and pass. Okay. So they have the Rampardos already. That's scary. But they don't have an attack this turn, which is good. They could Quick Blow, which seems to be their play. Yep. Okay, we can evolve here. If I do 60, they have how much? If I do 60, they have 40 left. Yeah, I think the Giovanni doesn't matter too much here. I might save it. 50-50. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just go Lightning Claw. Rampardos kind of bodies us. We do have another Buzz. Oh, you have 110. Yeah, we need a double guy anyway. So I had the Vulcaner here to get the knockout, but then they just come in with Rampardos. Sad, sad. Now, if they didn't have Rampardos set up, this would have been nice, but they got turn 2 Rampardos, not great. I don't think there's a way for us to win here. Yeah. There was potentially a play for us to not take the KO on the Savali, let them hit us for 100, but then they just retreat, attack with Rampardos. But then I could have maybe came in with a fresh Electivire, but I didn't have enough energies to set that up. Okay. I just don't know why. The deck just feels a little clunky, right? It feels like you have to have Zeraora, you have to have Cord, you have to evolve an Electivire, but like, realistically, it shouldn't be that bad. What about Surge? What does Surge do? You know, we could throw in a Surge, right? Move all energies from a bench Pokemon to Electabuzz. You know what, just for shits and giggles, let's try it. We can maybe get rid of a Mars. And we'll try a Surge. That way we can move all of our energy to an Electabuzz if it's in our active. Evolve into Electivire, hit for 120. Could work. Could be something there. Okay. Not gonna bench the Oricorio. I want to see what I'm going up against. It could be Guzzlord, it could be Darkrai. Alright, they have the Nihilego, so that can hit our Oricorio. But let's Pokeball here. Get another Zeraora. It's nice. And we get the Cord and Buzz. That's really good. We can do this. Do this. I'm not gonna play the Cord just yet. I'm just gonna pass. Get my energies in play, see what they do on their turn. and then potentially play the Cord after that. Okay. And they do have the Darkrai. Alright, so it looks like they're just gonna start swinging, or they're gonna start powering up the Darkrai. So what is my plan? I actually don't want to evolve into Electivire just in case this Lieutenant Surge might, you know, come into play. I think we just start smacking into the active. Again, I don't want to put the Cord in play in case they do something funky. Let's just start hitting. And let's see what they do. They can attach to hit me for put me down to 50. Oh no, they attach to the Nihilego. And retreat. Okay. Interesting that they went that route. If we draw into... that's annoying. Okay. Research is good. Alright. Let's go Pokeball in a little bit. Let's put this guy down because we do have Volkner. Since I don't have the Cord, I'm going to attach here and evolve. And then just go Lightning Claw. We'll hit for 50. That will do 60, right? So they do 40 and then 20 tick because of Nihilego. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to retreat. Go into this guy. There's still an energy attachment down from Darkrai. So I'll attach energy here. Because this can go down to a myriad of things, like they could Cyrus attach, then KO. I don't want to attach the Cord there, but I will attach the Cord here. That makes the most sense. And then we can knock out Naganadel with this Zero Aura. This forces them to have Cyrus in hand in order to take that Zero Aura knockout. In which, if they do, then I can Volkner the Electivire and then attack for 120. They send up this Poiple, which means if we do draw a Giovanni, we could knock that out as well. Be really nice. But Cyrus knockout on the Nihilego would be really nice. Okay, no, they just go Nightmare Aura, ping for 20. And a cape on the Darkrai. Okay. Oh, we got the Giovanni play, which is good. I'm gonna split my energies here so I have multiple attackers. Still want to save this evolution for a potential Lieutenant Surge, but I think we just go Giovanni and attack. So we're in a good spot. We have 2 points to their 0, which means they could KO the Zero Aura. We can come in with Electivire, hit for 120, then come in with another Electivire, hit for another 120. That should be fine. I don't think they have enough healing to stop my damage. They are going to do the Cyrus play, which is still fine. Because I do have 2 energies in the discard, so I can actually send up the Electivire and not get KO'd by their attack. Yeah, because I have 2. I can Volkner this next turn. And actually, if I do get Lieutenant Surge, that will help. But Zeraora also hitting for 50 should be really nice. Ooh, and I got an attached cord to the Electivire as well. So let's do that. I'll attach core to Electivire. We go Volkner to the active. And I actually will bench Oricorio in case I do need to use that as a secondary attacker. Attach to the active. We're hitting for 120. Good, we're hitting for 120. So now they have 40 left. They could potion and whatnot. Yep, there's potion. Do they have Center Lady as well? No, they don't have research. Okay. It's just a Dark Prism. Okay, so we can hit for... how much? We definitely want to put those there. Let me send up the Oricorio in case I don't top deck anything good. Because I can hit Oricorio for 50. Obviously, they do have Cyrus win this next turn. If they have Cyrus, they win, right? Because I can only hit for 40 with the Electivire. I can hit for 50 with the Oricorio, so I kind of just have to do that, right? If they Sabrina, I just send up the Electivire, so they have to have Cyrus for the win, which they most likely... oh no, they already used Cyrus, so they probably don't have 2 Cyrus. Does Nihilego win? It gives them 30... 20 ticks, unless they play 2 Nihilegos. And even then, right, because they do, what, 20? Yeah, I don't think they win with Nihilego. Okay. And then, yeah, that should be game. Just in case that's not game. Okay, that was tough. That was tough for sure, but got to utilize everything. Got to use the core, the Electivire, the Volkner. Didn't use the Surge, which would have been really fun. Let's see. Let's see if this deck is decent. Got our first win with the game. First win with the deck, which is good. I'm gonna try one more, see if I like it. And then maybe try something else. Alright, another lightning deck enjoyer. Let's just set up these guys. Not put the Oricorio in just yet. Alright, it's Savali Zeraora. But we have a pretty decent start here. We have double Zera plus Electabuzz and Electivire in hand, which could be cool. Now it'd be really funny if we could Lieutenant Surge the Zero Aura energies onto Electivire. Be crazy. Alright, they have a very similar start to ours. Okay. So no KO, or not KO, they don't get the heads. They could get Silvally, which they most likely do. We do have Cord, that's good. So we could Cord, attach, I guess Evolve. There is a world where I do Cord and then get Lieutenant Surge, move it up, and then Evolve. So I might save the evolution and just hit for 50 here. Alright, they got the Silvally. Alright, so they'll knock us out here. We get to move 2 energies, which is fine. We can still attack with the Zero Aura and Giovanni, knock out this guy, which means then they could come in with their own Zero Aura. But this is good because we can just passively build up the Electivire, which could be nice. We don't need that. Okay, we'll just go Giovanni, get the knockout. And then just go from there. There is a world where we can get, what can we get? If we top deck Lieutenant Surge, we could retreat. I mean, Lieutenant Surge is essentially like a Dawn, right? We could play just 2 Dawns. They're just gonna go Lightning Claw. If I get Volkner, okay, we just get Cyrus. Let's go attach and evolve just in case. Oricorio's not gonna do me any good. Yeah. Let's go Lightning Claw here. They're gonna knock me out, but then we'll have an Electivire set up ready to go. And then that should be all that we need to win the game. They don't really have anything that could take 2 hits of that. They do Sabrina me, which is annoying. There was an argument to bench an Oricorio so I don't get Sabrina there. Okay, if I can get another Electivire set up, that could be good, and that's a good start. That gets us Electabuzz. God, if I retreat here, I lose all my energy. There's no need for me to attack with Electivire, though. Bench this. I need to test the energy here, because I need to top deck into Volkner, Electivire, which I can't. I can't do both. Ooh. Okay, they don't have the Silvally. Otherwise, they would have promoted it. Okay, they have Gladion for it. They must have top decked the Gladion then. Alright, we got the Volkner, but we don't have Electivire, so sad, sad. Okay. I tried to make the deck work. Let's see if it's like so close to being good, right? I definitely see potential. I just don't know what I would change. Lieutenant Surge is just essentially just Dawn, so I don't need two of these. Honestly, I just want more draw. I want to be able to see more cards. Maybe? Not sure. I'll try this last one. And then see if it works. Alright, we got the Buzz active. I don't need to bench that. Let's see what we're going up against first. Probably Buzzwole. Yep. Tis Buzzwole. Okay, can this get us 0 aura? It does. Good. I guess I'll bench this guy as well. And then we just pass. We can Leaf, attach, and then attack with 0 aura. They attached the Buzzwole. Interesting. I feel like you should have started attacking with Pheromosa. Got an Ultra Thrusters into the Pheromosa? Okay. I think I just start swinging with 0 aura. I could charge with Electabuzz. Let me go attach. Lightning Claw. They could punch me. But they might just preserve the Buzzwole. Oh no, they just come out with Kartana. We can knock out the Kartana. Okay. So do this. I'm gonna attach energy here because I do have an extra turn here once I knock out this Kartana. Because they can punch me for 30 but it doesn't knock out the 0 aura because I have 50 HP. So we knock out the Kartana. They could attack with Pheromosa, but then I'll take that KO as well, so they can't send that up. So yeah, I have an extra turn before I need to send up an Oricorio against their Buzzwole. Because if I can KO their Pheromosa, and I doubt they have another Kartana in play. Or they might. They either play 2 Kartanas or 2 Pheromosas. Let's see what they put on the bench. Because at the moment they can't take 3 prizes off my board. Because Buzzwole can't KO Oricorio. Alright, they're gonna send up the Pheromosa maybe? No, they're just gonna punch with the Buzzwole. Okay, the Erica on the Pheromosa is good for them. Do they have like Leaf Cape and stuff? No. Alright, so they're gonna do 30. The Pheromosa does get this knockout here, which is annoying. I feel like I have to research for Cord. No Cord. I'll just go here and then use Lightning Claw. I could have retreated and attacked with the Oricorio, but then the Pheromosa just gets the knockout anyway, so it's not really that much value. So I'd rather just let them get the knockout with Buzzwole. And yeah, it looks like they are going to try and do the Pheromosa play. Oh no, they pinged the Electivire, which is interesting. I could pull this up and attack it again, but I might save that for when I get Electivire set up. There's no need for me to Dawn or anything. I might actually just play this Mars, put them down to a 2-card hand, and then attack them for 50. So at the moment they can't knock me out with Pheromosa, so I feel fine just sending up the Oricorio. Yeah, they'll send up the Buzzwole. If they have Cyrus, that could be really annoying. Have they used a Cyrus? No. So that gives them 50 HP. And there's that Cyrus. But I just knock out this Pheromosa, right? And then they don't really have an answer unless they get Celesteela involved. Okay. But again, I just don't feel threatened by this Pheromosa, so what I want to do is just attack the Buzzwole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bench this other Oricorio, attach energy here, and then I just need a 2-hit KO this Buzzwole. They don't have another Leaf Cape, or do they? I think they do. So they could have Leaf Cape, they could have another Erica's, they use Mars, okay. So this can potentially get rid of my Cyrus, which it did. Okay, okay. They're gonna send up the next Buzzwole. Okay. We just have the top deck into Cyrus. We can top deck into Cyrus, then we can have a shot at this. Alright, research lets us thin a little bit. Pokeball. Just gonna throw all this down. I could put the Buzz in play. Because I can't Cyrus it. They don't have Cyrus, and they could Sabrina, but I'll just send up the other Oricorio. And then we just smack. They had Lusamine to the Celesteela. I forgot about that. So now it's just off of a coin flip. If they get the coin flip, then they win. Alright, so they didn't get the heads. So we just have to get Cyrus. Volkner doesn't really do it, unfortunately. A 4-card deck. Ooh, okay. I have energy in the discard. So again, it's another coin flip. Can they get it? We shall see. Red card gives me more cards. I don't know if they understand that. All right, we have game, so it's essentially on coin flip. All right. It's a very close match for sure. But we just Cyrus pull up the Buzzwole. I don't know why they did the red card. I mean, I guess it didn't matter because I would have top decked, but no, it's like I still see 3 cards plus my top deck. So I don't know. They shouldn't have red carded me, but we were able to clutch that out with the Oricorio. Not my favorite way to play the deck, but Oricorio's there for that reason. Okay. I think I'm gonna put this one to rest. Let's try a different deck. I definitely want to spend some more time cooking this, because I don't know, it sounds good on paper, but for some reason it just seems really clunky. So let's look at the other decks. I did want to try the Savali Blacephalon deck, see how that runs. And then I also have some kooky other decks too. I have the Shinotic Serena deck, and I also want to try a Duskmane deck, but there's 2 versions. I want to try it with Savali, and then I also want to try it with Stakataka. See how those fare. I'll probably just try the Stakataka first, and then just go from there. So let's do the Blacephalon deck. Also a shorter stream today. I know we have a lot of decks to go through, but I probably won't get through all of them just because I do have to run some errands today. It's showing up on stream. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but I'm getting like, my game is going in and out. This is weird. I don't want to put that in play just yet. Yeah, what's going on? I want to see if that's showing up on stream. No, it's not showing up on OBS at least. Alright, maybe I need to restart this game real quick. Alright. Still don't want to put the Blacephalon in play just because they can Cyrus trap it. It's never a good idea. But we can go Quick Blow here. My hand is super Marsable. Maybe I should have saved these. But yeah, a Mars here would suck. Okay, Pheromosa. Erica to heal. It's not bad, not bad. And it's just a punch. I did. Okay. We'll go to volley, attach, Gladion, do all the fun stuff. Now I'll bench the Blacephalon. Actually, I can bench both because now I have, if they do Sabrina me, I can retreat. And then let's attach the Beastite here. And then we go Brave Buddies. Hit for 100. And then Lusamine plus Blacephalon should help us win the game. We're hitting for 150 with weakness on these Buzzwoles, so they could heal. They've already used one Erica, but again, another Erica won't get them there. So they'll just big beat. Take a knockout on the Savali. We knock out on the Buzzwole. They can do the same on their turn, but then we can just knock out with the next Blacephalon. Or maybe I should have sent up the one that didn't have the Beastite. Ooh. We got Lusamine here. Yeah, I definitely should have sent up this Blacephalon. I don't know why I sent up this one. That was definitely a misplay. But I think we should still be fine, even with Leaf Cape. Actually, I don't know. Leaf Cape could save them here. Okay, they Lusamine. Do they have the cape? Ooh. No cape. Okay, we win. Could have been a big throw right there, but we still got there in the end. Lusamine, just too good, too good. And that's Blacephalon in a nutshell. Ugh. All right. Let's run it back, run it back. Alright, it's looking like it's a Charizard deck. No, it's Type Null. Type Null Charizard? That's probably the play. Let's go research, see if we can pull some stuff out. Okay. I can bench that, and we just pass, I guess. They will get the first attachment. It's not great. Which honestly makes me want to just attach to the bench and just pass. The only way this could work in our favor is if we can get Giovanni, then we can knock out their Savali if they get it. Oh no, it's a mirror. Okay, funny. That's kind of crazy. Alright, how do we want to play this then? If I Savali active, I get knocked out. If I attach Quick Blow, I hit them for potentially 40, but then they just return KO me. I don't have a Blacephalon ready to go, so I think I just attach to the bench and pass. Yeah, that seems like the best play. I don't get return KO'd unless they play Giovanni, but then if I can top deck a Giovanni, I can return KO them, which could be really good. So we'll see what my top deck's going to be. All right. All right, we do have Blacephalon. That's good. So we can do this. Attach. Savali. Guess we just go Gladion to get a supporter. Or to use a supporter. And then Brave Buddies hit for 100, which isn't going to take the knockout. But unless they have Giovanni, they're not knocking me out. Or if they have Lucamine, and they do have Giovanni, which is so unfortunate. I think that is pretty much game. Yeah, we just couldn't get a better start than they could. Okay. Let me reset my game real quick, because it's been jumping in and out. Let me do that. Okay. Let's get back into it. It's still doing it. That's strange. Okay. Alright, this isn't a great start for us, and we're going up against Solgaleo too, so not ideal, but we can make it work. And then just pass. Solgaleo can knock us out. If we could get a Blacephalon Lucamine play, that could be pretty good for us. Because, how much we're doing? We're only doing 150 though with weakness. So it's not enough to KO. Maybe we could... maybe we could weave in a Savali. Can't do anything now. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's not showing up on stream, but it's like going in and out, which is weird. Alright, they have the Cosmoem, but they don't have Rare Candy into the guide just yet. So we just go attach and pass. Alright, this should get them Solgaleo. Maybe not. This definitely has to get them Solgaleo. There's literally no other card. Alright. So they knock us out. Alright, we have Sivali. We don't have anything else. We literally just lose on board. I was hoping that would get me at least type null. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. This has not been a good day to be on the ladder with rogue decks. And it's still like freaking out on me. It's really annoying. Close it one more time. Okay. Yeah. Well, Cephalon's start, but we do have Leaf to get it out of the active. And it's type null Savali. Let's do Gladian. Hopefully this gets us type null. It does. That's good. We can do that. Attach that to the active plus Cephalon. And pass. Still doing it. I don't know. Hopefully it fixes itself. Thank you. Alright, they're gonna go with a quick blow. This does soften them up for my Savali, which is good. I'm gonna pass? Yeah. Okay, they don't have Sivali. So we can just leaf KO, which would be nice. But our hand is pretty dead here. If they do return KO with Rampardos, we don't really have much else we can do after that. Cyrus? Okay. I don't play 2 leaves, so that is going to stick. But this does mean we can set up another Savali, or we can start setting up Blacephalon actually. Because we don't have Lusamine in hand just yet. I lose a point here, I lose a point here, and then Blacephalon could take a knockout. So we just do this. If they have Guzma, I don't think I care. I think we just put this here, because we'll take a knockout on the Rampardos either way. We'll take a knockout on anything, really. We don't have a knockout just yet. I don't have a supporter that I can play. My hand is pretty dead. I wonder if they have a supporter they could play. Probably do, but they would need Giovanni specifically, otherwise they don't knock me out. Oh, they just retreat. So it is just going to be Rampardos knockout here. But this is pretty good for them. Because yeah, my Blacephalon's going to get KO'd. Unless I can... No, my Blacephalon's going to get KO'd either way. So I should have set up the Savali. That was my bad. Well, there's Lusamine. Yeah. Because we take the knockout, but then Savali can take the knockout either way. The only reason why I didn't set up Savali is because I didn't think that I would get a supporter that I could use it with. And if my Savali in the active goes down, I can't send up Savali on my bench because I KO their Savali, but then the Rampardos can KO me. I don't know. It was difficult. It was a difficult play. It all just kind of came down to luck to see what my top deck would be. Or if they were going to be able to even knock out my active. Well. Ooh, looks like it's the same deck. No? Okay. A little different, thank you. Not just Rampardos. Okay. Never mind, it's always Rampardos. That's fine. We can go research here. Okay. Guess we're just gonna go for a quick blow. Alright, that's a good start. Just 30, they can do 50 to us, but we have Savali plus supporter, so we'll knock out the Hitmonlee. But if we don't get anything on our bench, I think we will lose. No, they just attach to the bench. Okay, there's our bench support. That's good. We can go do this. Do we want a Gladian here? Honestly, I could save it. No, I think I'll still do the Gladian. Just so I can thin the deck. If they do have Rampardos this next turn, they do knock out the Savali. And then I don't really have anything to retaliate with. I was hoping to potentially get a Blacephalon. Blacephalon would be really good here. Nope, they just concede. Okay. Yeah. Alright. If every deck is this deck, I swear. I need to get set up more. So I'm gonna use research. Put that down, sure. And then helmet to the active seems good. And then pass. All right. They choose not to attack. That's fine by me. I'll just wait. Hey, Cookie Run Kingdom fan. How you doing? Alright, they got the rare candy into Rampardos. Alright. But we do have return KO here, but again, they could do something very similar to that previous game. If I Gladion here, there's a 50-50 chance, or no, not 50-50. We do this, we do this, we attach this here, and then this should be a winning game, because they don't have another Savali that they could retreat behind. They could set one up, but we still would just... No, we could lose if they set up another Savali here. Because they KO me, I come in Blacephalon, I KO Rampardos, but then they can KO the Blacephalon. Alright, well Mars also sucks, because now I don't have Lucibine. No. Is Mars just gonna be it? I think that might be it. Alright, let's see what we can get. Giovanni. It's no dice. They just make for 130 and then, yeah. Alright. I've tried my best to make Blacephalon work. It's just so difficult. Like, you can have some really good games with it, but I think overall, It's just not a good card. It's the Alolan Marowak of this set. Like, it's cool, it's interesting, there's definitely synergies around it, but because it does so much self-damage, it's just so difficult to get online. Or it's easy to get online, it's just so difficult to actually utilize it and not have it cost you the game. Alright, I definitely do want to try this deck. Let me see if it's completely built. So it's my Shiinotic Serena deck. I do think we need like a leaf, right? To get this out of the active if we do start with it. So maybe instead of Lily, we put a leaf. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do... No, not that one. Let's do the new Necrozma stuff. I haven't tested that out. Okay. Okay. It's Magnezone Shiinotic, the meta deck. Let's see which one is the better Shiinotic version. Excuse me. Okay. Steenie. So far, we are not doing too hot. I don't know why your name is Clip. I'll have to fix that in a second. Okay. We have the Bone Sweet. They will slap me for 40. That's fine. Alright, we are getting the slap. But not the KO, so we are fine there. Let's go Rare Candy. Can retreat. Don't need to put the cape on the Shiinotic. That's fine. Let's just go 3-kick combo. See if we can get this knockout here. Oh, okay. Got a little lucky there. Okay, so Magnezone can come in and take... How much does it do? It does 110, right? I believe. So Magnezone hitting for 110. We heal it. We could potentially knock it out, but most likely we don't. Oh, let's see. Alright. Alright, we have double Mallow. That's good. We'll go Mallow. Heal. reattach the energy, and then 3-kick combo. Oh, geez, that coin was flying. Okay, you get 3 heads. You gotta get 3 tails, too. Alright, I'm gonna fix this chat really quick. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to hit the chat box. Very difficult. Okay, hold on. I would like Shiinotic to set me up with another Serena, but this is fine. They have Cape, so we don't necessarily knock it out if we do get 3 heads, but we do need to get 4 amongst these 2 next attacks. Can we get there? We got 1. That's not good. We use up all of our Mallows too. Okay. All right, Professor, this is good. Okay, can we get air? Oh, we're so close, we're so close. Okay, I can actually come in and gentle slap KO it. And that gives us some time to set up our Serena on the bench, which is good. And then we just have the Serena KO anything on their bench. Okay, okay. This could work, this could work. And we'll go with the slap. I think that's everything though, right? No, we do have another Morlul. I think I forgot to use the ability last turn, but that's fine. We can go Steenie, Evolve. Now if they do... No, okay, getting that Morlul's good, because if they have Sabrina, we can send up that instead. But then we just go Slap. They don't have anything set up on the bench though, so this is pretty good for us. This gives us a lot of time to... This buys us a lot of time. Why is this over here? I'm confused. Why is my OBS so strange? I'm having so many technical difficulties today. I just want this to not look like this. And then it does that. Alright. I think we just go in with Serena, right? We'll go Leaf. We can use this to grab the other Shiinotic as well. Attach. 3-kick combo. It's 1. Ah, we're so close, we're so close. But they can't knock out a Shiinotic next turn. If we want to, we can guarantee the KO with Shiinotic, which we probably will do. By just retreating. They come in with a Magnezone though. We do play Cyrus, I believe, right? We have a 3-card deck. Cyrus would be really good here. Actually, I don't know if we play Cyrus. I don't think we do. Oh no, they just zapped me. I don't know why they didn't. Well, I guess they don't have enough energies to KO, so yeah. I'm curious if we do play Cyrus or not. I just want to see. Rare Candy, Ultra Pokeball. We don't play the Cyrus. We just go retreat. And then we just gentle slap. Just a little tap. All right. Can I fix this right now, or is this just gonna be a hassle? That does that. I take it out of the box. Nope. Okay. I'm just not gonna worry about it right now. Let's just do another one. Okay. We have the suite. Another Savali Rampardos. Let's go. Okay, we have Rare Candy into Serena next turn. Do we get Morlo here? That would be really good. Yeah, okay. So now we have the Shinotic engine set up as well. That's really good. I want to put Cape on the active in case they do Quick Blow plus Giovanni, which they could do. So I want to prevent that from happening. Serena plus Cape makes it so that I don't get knocked out by Rampardos, but they Quick Blow me here and hit for 40. Even with the Cape. I think even with the Cape, yeah, I don't think they can knock me out. Ooh, and we have Mallow too, yeah. This is a great start for us. Illuminate, get us another Morlo. It's not bad, not bad. And then let's go 3-kick combo. Can we get this knockout? Okay, we hit for 50. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. They'll hit us for 100. We heal. We just need to hit. No, I think we need to hit 2 heads to take out a type null or a Savali. Alright, there's Gladion. Alright. Savali is up online. Can we get 2 heads here? Oh yeah, I wanted to add a Cyrus to the deck. Can we still fit a Cyrus? That would be helpful. Okay. Illuminate in the deck. Got another Bond Suite. Very good. I think on the off chance we don't hit any... We don't get the KO here. I think we heal. Get rid of the energy. And go at it again. Come on, 2. Yes, let's go. All right. So now they have to have Rampardos here. If they do have Rampardos, that's fine. We have some time to set up another attacker to KO the Rampardos. All right, they got it. All right. We just need to hit at least 2 heads, I think, because they will self-KO if they take a knockout. Let's go Illuminate. Grab us some cards. Shiinotic is so good. I love Shiinotic. Let's research before committing to the Steenie, because we could just rare candy here. We got the rare candy. That's very good. Rare candy into Serena. Leaf Cape. I'm going to attach an energy to a Shiinotic just in case they do some sort of gust play. But we just need at least 2. Oh, that sucks. We couldn't get anything. Now they will take 50 just from KOing us, which is fine. Hopefully my next Serena can knock it out. That would mean I would have to hit 2 heads again. Iono doesn't help me that much. Leaf's not bad. Okay, that's good. Just in case if they do like some sort of Sabrina play. They do get a type null setup though. I was hoping to kind of win this game early with the KO on Rampardos. There's a knockout. Hit for 50. Okay. Can we get a knockout here? I think I'm done with Illuminates for now. Yeah. So no more Illuminates needed. We just go 3-kick combo. No, how did I get 6 heads in a row? That's crazy. Or it's not 6 heads, 6 tails in a row. How did I miss 6 heads in a row? Ah, jeez. Okay, well, they don't one-hit KO us. Ooh, Marshadow's interesting. I like the Marshadow inclusion. That's new. We could technically still be fine if we get Mallow, right? We have a 3-card deck. We have 1 more Mallow, which can heal us, give us an extra redemption, but we don't get the Mallow, which is not good. There's the Mallow. We finally get a knockout, but we'll just get return KO'd by the Savali, which is unfortunate. But that's what you get when you play Serena. There is a world where they don't have any more supporters, and we could just win that way. That is also the case. And we gentle slap our way to victory. But we'll play it out. We'll see. Sabrina? Why Sabrina? Oh, I guess that's the only supporter that they had in hand. That was pretty close though. That was a closer match. Intense for sure. Don't know why my opponent is taking so long. Did they not come back? Did they DQ? It looks like they did not come back, so we'll see. Can we gentle slap our way to victory? Obviously, we lost here, but gotta get those points, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what? For the sake of the video, if I do make a video on this, I'll definitely cut all this out so you don't have to like sit through the rest of the game. But everyone on stream, I'm sorry. Okay, they play center lady. They're still there. Why are they still there? Just end the game. Come on. All right. Maybe they had to check a message or something. Who knows? I'm gonna keep that one. That was still a fun match. Alright, interesting start. We have the full line, plus a cape, which is good. And we're going up against a grass deck as well, so could be Buzzlord. Buzzlord? Buzzswole. Who is Buzzlord? Oh, it's type null once again, but with a grass partner. Interesting. Alright, we have Rare Candy into Serena next turn, so that's really good. Can we get more lol? No. But this pretty much is everything that we need. The Shiinotic line essentially is obsolete now because we have pretty much we have our like stage 2 lines set and ready to go. Alright, that cape doesn't really change anything because we do still need 2 heads to knock out a type null. But yeah, if we can get a donk here, that would be fun. Let's see. All right, yeah, double Serena. Is really nice. Put that there. Cape to the active in case they do get Savali next turn if we don't survive. And then 3 kick combo. Can we get 2 heads? No. No 2 heads, that's fine. That's so unfortunate. Now we have to get 2 heads to knock out a Savali, which is annoying. Yep, there's Gladion. Probably have it. There you go. Now, do they have a bench? A red card. This has happened multiple times today, but I don't think people understand what red card actually does. Like, fair, I do lose out on my Serena, but like, it gives me 3 cards. So if I have less than 3 cards, I have a good chance of getting what I need. I'm just gonna go Mallow. Attach. And 3 kick combo. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes! Okay, good. We finally got a dog. But yeah, red card. Like, if I have a 2-card hand, you don't want to red card me because that gives me a 3-card hand. That's helping me. I don't know. Maybe they thought that I had Mallow in hand and they wanted to, you know, gamble. I guess since they didn't have a bench, they really didn't have anything else to do. So they had to either play it and hope that I break off of it. But again, the likelihood that I have the combo with a 2-card hand versus a 3-card hand, the statistics doesn't make sense there. Okay. Okay. We have more lull into Shiinotic, which is fine. We do have Leaf as well, so that's good. Going up against a fire deck's not great either. Could be Charizard, which would be very difficult to deal with just because we don't have the damage output to KO that tanky of an EX, but just a Farfetch. I can handle a Farfetch. Alright, double Shiinotic in hand. That's fine. Let's see if we can get any other basics. No other basics, but we do have a research. Hopefully we don't get Marsed or red card here. Now this is when you would want to red card. Is when I have a 6-card hand. Mars! See? This person knows how to play the game. Again, that kind of sucks, but we draw Shiinotic and Pokeball, so that's actually fine. I don't mind that. Alright, it is Charizard with a Farfetch as their lead. It's not bad. Also Heatran, so it could be... Excuse me. Charizard Arceus. Only attached to the Heatran, so they're not doing any damage here. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. Go Pokeball. On sweet. It's just because I have the leaf, I can do this. Threaten the Gentle Slap. Okay, we got Steenie for next turn. Alright. So they have the Charizard, which is not great. Not great. Alright, they're just leak slapping. Let's illuminate once more. Maybe we get other Shiinotic. Okay. That's not bad. We can do this. And then we just slap this slap. The thing about Charizard is we can get a hit into it if they have, and they're center lading the Farfetch. Interesting. We can hit into the Charizard at least once if they stoke. Are they gonna do that this turn? That's the question. No, they're just gonna keep doing Leak Slap. Okay. Let's do Illuminate first. Potentially give me second Shiinotic, which is very good. I can do this to thin out the Serena. And then I'm gonna go Research here. Rare Candy and Mallow. Those are both very good. Let's go Rare Candy into Serena. Evolve this one. We can go attach, retreat, and then I just need one heads. There we go. All right, so we knock out. Chill. I need that later, not right now. So we hit the Farfetch, knock it out. That's very good. Now they probably send up Heatran. No, they send up Charizard, so I can get a free hit now because they have to stoke. But between my Serena, between both of my Serenas, I have to try and hit 4 heads. And they probably play Lily as well. Well, actually, they played Center Lady, right? What are the chances that they play multiple healing? They probably play potion, but I don't know if they play both Center Lady and Lily. Okay. I'm gonna attach energy to a Shinotic. And let's just see if we can 3-hit combo our way to victory. That's a good start. That's a great start. Okay. We hit 6 heads in a row. That's ridiculous. Or not in a row, right? I think it was 3 heads. No, we did, right? Because the Farfetch was 3-head knockout. So if they knock us out with Serena, we can actually just knock it out with Shinotic. Unless they have some healing. Okay, they do have healing. So they have 1 potion. Do they have 2 potions? Because then that just means I need 1 heads. Did they retreat? They don't even retreat. Alright, so they're giving us a shot here. Can we knock it out with the Serena? Just need a heads. Come on, come on. Oh. No. That was so close. I just needed 1 heads. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, and they do play the other Lily. Okay, well, that sucks. It's a weird deck. Lily and Center Lady and Farfetch and Heatran, but no Arceus yet. But that was so close. But that's the deck, right? You gamble. We hit a lot of heads, so we obviously had to hit a lot of tails. We just needed 1. We just needed 1, though. That's so sad. Oh well. Okay, you can kind of just finish the game. You don't need to do all that. All right. I'm gonna do 1 more with this deck. And then yeah, I'll do 1 more with this deck, and then I think I'll go into the Duskbane, Solgaleo, and try a version of that. I don't know which version I want to go with just yet. Alright, another fire deck. Not amazing. We have a decent start. Alright, it's Incineroar. Not amazing for us, but we'll see what we can do. They also have pretty tanky HPs, and they do have a lot of healing, so could work in our favor, could not. We'll see. Alright, we research. Alright, that's all the Pokemon. Okay. Not much else we can do there. If we can get a Shinotic, we could maybe, no, we would still have to slowly evolve. Yeah, we're just gonna get destroyed here. I didn't even do that yet. Yeah, Burn's gonna knock us out pretty easily. Okay, we got research. Genetic, rare candy. We can illuminate. This gets us Serena guaranteed. Or actually, no, there is a chance to get Shinotic as well. So we can do this. We can do this. And we can slap for 40. 40 is not bad. We do get poisoned, but I don't think they can KO us next turn. Alright, it's Incineroar Salandit. Interesting. Alright, it's just a Fire Fang. Alright, I feel like I need to retreat. Because if I don't retreat, I die to poison and burn. Going into their turn, I send up something, they KO me. So I have to retreat here. So I'm just going to use Leaf to retreat because I want the access to Gentle Slap just in case. Because if I do hit 2 heads here, I can come back and Gentle Slap them. So let's go 3 kick combo. 1. Okay, we hit 2. 2 is still good. They definitely play some healing though, don't they? Let's see if they play healing. If they don't, then we should be fine. But if they do, we could be in a little bit of trouble. They haven't slapped it down yet. Okay. We can Gentle Slap KO, and then we still got a Serena on the bench. Okay, I gotta make sure. Okay. Oh, wait. How do I want to do this? Okay. If I get poisoned, I die. So I can't do this. So I have to retreat. Because I take 10 going into their turn and 10 going back. So I have to do this. I should have just sent up the Serena. So I have to hit at least 1 heads. Come on, I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best. That's pretty much it. Dude. That's so frustrating. We've had so many close games with fire decks where we can win. We just can't get a single heads. Oh, that's all we needed in both of those games against Charizard and Incineroar. We just needed a heads. Okay. This deck is super consistent too. That's the crazy thing. Like, you can get everything online, you can get it set up, it's fun. It's just the damage inconsistency is so annoying. Okay. We're locking in. Locking in. We're gonna beat this. We're gonna win. Alright, it's just a thrash metal. Nothing crazy. Let's thin the deck just a little bit. Okay, okay. This gets us more laurel, which is good. I don't want to flip, but it does keep me alive. So I think I'll do that. Attach energy to the Morlul. And then hope I can get... Nope. Okay. Ah. We got this, we got this. Next turn we Shinotic into Serena. And we just KO the Kartana. Because we're gonna flip our heads. That's all we need. Never mind. They're gonna KO us. Oh. Okay. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? We do this. Okay. Weirdly enough, I have to go into Shinotic to get this KO. Alright. Is that the best play? Probably not, because I can just Lusamine, knock out the Shinotic, and then I have to top deck into a Serena plus 3 heads to win the game. Although they don't have Celesteela on the bench, so that's something. Do they have the Lusamine combo play here, or are they just gonna punch me? Because if they punch me, that saves me from having to flip an extra heads, which would be really good. And it lets me get my Shinotic, lets me use my Shinotic for one more turn. They have Cape. Never mind, I still need 3 heads now. But again, they can't one-hit KO. Okay, never mind. They have everything. So we need to hit 4 heads, which is a lot. But I also need to top deck a Serena. And I've used 2 researches. I have a 5-card deck. 2 of them are Serenas. Neither of those are Serena. Ah! Okay. Not Shiraz. Suspicious. I think you are Shiraz. Okay. Okay, it's another Buzzwole deck. I'm gonna Pokeball first, because I don't mind getting double Morlul. If it means I can get all these, yeah, this is good, this is good. Okay, that's a great start. We have a really good hand. We can pretty much thin our deck out next turn. I could even start slapping if I wanted to. Not next turn, but, you know, evolve and slap. Okay. Oh no, we have Leaf. So we can just attack with Serena. Because this should get us Serena. this gets us Bond Suite. Very good. We can do this plus this. Attach here. Leaf. I could let this die, but I don't want to give them the free point. And I would rather start swinging while they don't have a Buzzwole ready to go on the bench. Just need one more. Okay, good. We got a KO. Woo! Okay. Alright, they do have a Buzzwole, but they can't get it online just because they only have one energy in the discard. The Cape is annoying. Cape plus Erica is going to keep them alive for a long time. So we'll see if we can get a knockout on that. Grunt doesn't really do much for us. We just need one energy attachment anyway. And then they just pass. Alright, so we need to hit 3 heads here in order to knock out. But realistically, we don't need to knock out with the Serena. I could honestly just send up a Shinotic and let them punch that if they want. I'm honestly fine with that. Just force them to kind of deal with the Shinotic walls. Because I'd rather just punch Buzzwole twice with Serenas as opposed to punching the Celesteela. Okay. Alright, they're just gonna go big beat here. Alright, with a combination of Mallow, we can survive for a decent amount of time. We'll just see what they do. Ugh, the amount of times I've gotten triple tails is outstanding. Okay. Alright, if we hit 2 heads, knock out the Kartana, it doesn't really change anything. If I cape, it only puts me up to 120, so they still knock me out, so I don't want to put the cape there. I'm going to attach energy to Shinotic just in case. Go 3-kick combo. Just 2 heads, please. Okay, not 3 heads, just 2. Save it for the Buzzwole. It's insane that I've gotten so many times. I've gotten 3 tails back to back and then 3 heads back to back. And those rolls back to back. It is wild. Either way, we have to hit a ton of heads. Guzma doesn't matter. Okay. We got another cape, which again doesn't matter. Okay, 1 heads. Ooh, it's still dicey, but we can survive for a decent amount of time. We just lose to a Cyrus though, or Sabrina, either one of those. Yeah. I just need to hit some heads. Okay. I think I have one more game in me. I don't know if I can play another deck. Alright. It's another Savali Rampardos, isn't it? With the type null start? No, it's a Garchomp. My bad. Didn't see it there. But it still has Rampardos. Okay. I mean, hitting this for 40 seems pretty good. And I could cape, because then that still will die. At this point, we'll just try it. I hope that they don't have rare candy in the Garchomp. Just a tackle? It's just a tackle. Love to see it. Okay. So, we knock this out. We do take 20. That's fine. The Cranidos can come in, knock us out, but then we come in with Serena. Hopefully knock out the Rampardos. And then we just go from there. Alright, the 110 HP is annoying. That does mean we do need... No, because we have Grass Weakness, so we still need only 2 heads in order to knock it out. Okay, okay. Got the Morlul, just in case we lose on these coin flips. Okay, 3-kick combo. Can we get 2 heads? That's 1. No, okay. Yay. It's fine, it's fine. We can come in, we can slap them. Cape here would have been really nice. Now Rampardos. Oh, and they have Lily too. We just needed to hit 2 heads, and that would have been it. Not gonna lie, I'm really tired of this card. Just gotta slap. Ugh. Ooh. Alright, so we tried a bunch of decks. Honestly, none of them felt really great. I do have this Duskmane Necrozma that I did want to try, but again, I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. This is similar to like the Blacephalon deck, but it doesn't at least KO itself by attacking, and then the Stakataka is like more of a wall style deck, which I might try later this week, but I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I might do it off stream and see how it goes. Decidueye also is a deck that I would like to try with the Pheromosa, see if that's any better. But yeah, the decks that I tried today are just not great. Not great at all. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for me today. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later.